Ladies and glamour pussies, yes, because this is Epiphone's Uptown Kat. So, let's have a listen, and I shall tell you what I can. Let's go. Time and noisy first, or the distorted channel, starting with the bridge mini humbucker. Into the centre. Centre position is very nasally, I find. See what I mean? Onto the neck. What's worth listening to is the difference between the bridge and the neck up here above the 12th. Perfectly sound, but this love it. Let's see how they clean up. Oh my, this is so polite when it's clean. Yeah, because, you say, I want you to see the controls. Should be about right. Is that? Right, so, into the centre. Lovely. And so that was the neck. So what we've got is I don't know why they even bothered doing this, to be fair, but there's a master tone rate, and you've got two volume controls here. This one does the bridge and this one does the neck, and you got a master volume control. Seems to me to be a rather surplus to requirements. Belt and braces. Only my opinion, of course. I mean, it looks nice, to be fair to it. So the tone, let's have a listen to the tone. And let's just for absolute complete. Oh no, we'll have a look at we'll have a look at the acoustic properties in a moment. So let's have a jolly good look round. Right out the gate, I've got to tell you, I love it. Plays nice. Is that not pretty? Is that not the prettiest thing that you've seen? That is lovely. Epiphone's website is hilarious. It tells you that they're $650, but I have seen so they come in 4 colours. They come in red, blue, gold and green, and the green ones I've seen with huge offers on them, very, very, very much less expensive than the blues, reds and golds. So yes, an absolute visual feast, I would have to say, for a start. And I'm loving the original, and it is an Epiphone original, so it's not a Gibson copy by any means at all. It's one of Gibson's very, very own, the Uptown Kat, and it's as gold as you like. This thing is bling, absolutely from stem to stern. So on the background here, we've got Grover 18:1 automatics. You've got you've got your book headstock there. It's I prefer, to be fair, I prefer the honesty of an Epiphone original. So we've got the block inlays, very custom shoppy, on an ebony board. The neck, and this is why Epiphone's website is hilarious. When you go on the specs for this, there's 5 little drop downs. There's body, neck, hardware, electronics, and something or other else. You click on neck, and it doesn't tell you what the neck's made of. So I'm going to have a punt at it being maple. It's either maple or mahogany, isn't it? Very likely one piece. Doesn't tell you the headstock brake angle, but it's not going to be a mile away from that 17-degree angle, is it? So it says on the neck you've got 5-ply binding, but that isn't apparent to me. On the body you certainly have 5-ply binding, which is quite tricky to say when you've had a few. Yes, so of course the neck is set into the body, and this, it's not new, but it might as well be. That literally isn't a mark on it. I don't think anybody's played this at all. So yes, as I say, the controls are slightly, well, I wouldn't have had them like that. I would have certainly sacrificed the master volume for a second tone knob. That would have been my preference. And it's not as though they didn't have room. So we've got the FB 720 mini pickups, mini humbuckers, mini pro buckers in fact. These are the same ones that you'll see fitted on the Epiphone Nighthawk, certainly the Nancy Wilson one anyway. I don't know what FB stands for. If anybody does know what FB stands for, please write in and tell me, bearing in mind it is a family show. It comes equipped with 10 to 46 gauge strings, and you've got the, I never know what these are called, do I? Anyway, it's like an ABR basically, and of course you've got the trapezoid bridge. Now I'm told that Trogley did a review on one of these, and he shoved a lump of foam under the strings here for an obvious reason, to stop any vibration or rattling, but I have not come across that particular difficulty with this instrument. So maybe something became disturbed in transit with the one that he had, or something's just not screwed in properly, don't know. But this one does not suffer from any of that. Now, as we can see, it's semi-hollow. Let's have a listen to the acoustic properties. none. And it is certainly very, very, very hollow indeed. You can see right inside there. It is a 5-ply poplar maple sandwich body, and it's really, you know, reminds me of a bit of a 339 in terms of construction. I think, if I've got that wrong, I'm sure you'll tell me. But all in all, look at the finish, for goodness sake. That is ridiculously good. As with all Epiphones that I've come across recently, it did want a bit of a setup, and whether it's the fact that they sit for 19 hours at 30,000 feet in a cargo hold, being a bit chilly, that makes them. I mean, guitars don't like to travel, but yeah, I've had new Gibsons and they've been all right. So why they can't get that little last piece of the jigsaw correct baffles me somewhat, because that is a quality instrument. I really enjoy to behold. And that's it. Everything, pickups, neck, body. Yep, we've done all that. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and enjoy seeing you as always. I shall say adios, amigos. Ta-ra.